Today is Monday. On Friday, I ordered a sampler pack of Harvest Guard reusable lids. They arrived very quickly. I have 15 wide mouth lids and 15 regular mouth lids in this package. It also comes with the gaskets to go with the lids. Inside the package is an instruction sheet so that you can learn how to use this type of lid. The process is just a little bit different than a metal lid. On the other side, there are tips and hints to help you make sure that you get a proper seal. Here's what the lids look like. They're just plastic. This is a wide mouth lid and the regular mouth lid. I will use my own metal canning rings. And here are some clean canning jars. I've chosen 2 wide mouth jars and 2 regular mouth jars. And today I'm going to can some water. So the first thing we need to do is put the lids and the gaskets in a pot of simmering water. And I've seen some people on videos put the gaskets on the lids like this. Then when it comes out of the pan, it's supposed to be easier to put on the jars rather than trying to balance the gasket on the edge of the jar. So I have some water simmering over here, and we're just going to put these in the simmering water. I have my canner coming up to a boil, so now I'm going to fill the jars with water. Okay, I filled each of these jars with water. I left 1-inch headspace. Now I'm going to wipe the edge of the jar with a damp paper towel. Okay, and the lids have been simmering. So let's see if we can get the lids on the jars. Put the lid on, you press down with your finger, turn the ring until the jar starts to spin, and that is supposed to be as tight as it should go. It feels very, very loose. This is looser than fingertip tight. The canner is ready. Now let's put the jars in the canner. cover back on. Bring it back up to a full rolling boil, and we'll process these for 10 minutes. The jars have processed for 10 minutes, and then I took the lid off, turned the heat off, and I let them sit in the canner for 5 minutes. Now I'm going to take them out of the canner to start cooling. The instructions say to let the jars cool for 5 to 10 minutes, and then we come back and tighten them. So I'll set the timer for 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and tighten the bands. All right, they've been resting for 5 minutes. Now I'm going to tighten the bands fingertip tight. Now, cover them with a towel and let them sit here until they have completely cooled. The jars have been sitting all night, and now this morning I'm going to open the rings and see if they've sealed. The test is to lift the jar by the lid, and if it holds, then the seal is good. Four out of 4, all sealed.